Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn, peeling garlic.
And I am so excited to show you guys. We're doing a recipe today that is of my mom's making, and it's in Be a Plant-Based Woman Warrior, Live,
Fierce,
Stay,
bold,
Eat,
delicious.
Okay, this is called Mommy's Mushroom Gravy 3.0. It's on page 87 of this cookbook, and we love our spiral bound.
The spiral bounds make all the difference.
So
Every cookbook should be spiral bound.
I'm going to throw the onions in the pan over here. Wade, follow me. I'm going to throw these in here. This is a pan my mom gave me for my birthday. It's called a caraway pan.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put in these onions. There's no oil, nothing. It's just heat and the onions. And we're going to keep an eye on it while we talk for a minute up front. Okay, we'll leave those there, but we're going to keep checking on them. Keep stepping back there to check on those. So what I want to say is the reason this is 3.0 is that the more we do this mushroom gravy recipe, the better it is, the more we tweak it. So we made a few tweaks in the Women Warrior book, and I want to read some of them so I don't forget any of them. We love it so much. It's changed in small, nuanced ways over the years, and we continue to refine it as our cookbooks are published. This recipe uses more onion, more mushrooms, and none of the alcohol. My mom likes to add the alcohol.
I like that flavor. I don't drink any alcohol, but I love the flavor.
And we don't add it because for some people, it's a trigger. For some people, they just don't want to. And honestly, for women, it's protective to not do it. The flour is also optional, and we use an oat flour in this recipe just to stay away from gluten, because some of our friends don't like to have gluten in their diet, and it makes it just a really user-friendly recipe. And the 2.0 version of this had a decreased amount of sodium, or miso and tamari, so it just keeps getting better and better, even though we're changing it in nuanced ways. Let's go look at the onion. Thanks for opening everything, Mommy. Can you chop up, Ann, can you chop up the 3 cloves of garlic on the, wherever? Here, let's put it, this is easy to carry it over.
Oh.
That'd be great. Thank you, Wade. Takes a village here. We have Wade helping us out. So this is just browning nicely. I'm going to turn it down a wee bit. And this pan is lovely. Nothing sticks to it, but you can see the caramelization happening. If I add a little bit of water, I'm going to add a little drop of water on there. Wade, will you follow? It's just going to steam up, but it's going to lift some of that little caramelization off. See how it cleans the pan? And it puts all that sugar back on the onions. So cool. I'm not going to do much more because I kind of like the browning. Can you have one more run through with that? My mom likes to cube the garlic.
Jane, you're never satisfied with my garlic.
I like it minced, and sometimes it comes out cubed.
That is minced.
Okay, so we're going to throw so what we're going to do is we have the onion in the pan.
Jane, it's impossible to cube garlic.
You've done a great job. Okay, we're ready. It's ready. It's ready. We're ready. Throw it in there. Perfect. And then we're going to add the mushrooms. So I want the garlic in before the mushrooms go. There you go. In we go, Wade. Can Wade see you? Can you angle the other way? There you go. And there you go. All that beautifully minced garlic. Thank you.
Really well done garlic.
All right, let's get that all stirred in. And we add the garlic after the onion because the onion adds a lot of protection. It has more water in it. The garlic would just sort of burn in the pan. So this is how we do that. And then we add in our about 16 ounces of mushrooms because we're adding more in this one. These are already pre-sliced, which is such a bonus to have that done. And these are going to just shrink down. And I think we're going to add in the broth pretty darn soon here. So what we have here, onion, and it make it be a little bit brown like we did. We add a little water, add the garlic and the mushrooms, and continue cooking until the mushrooms soften a little bit, and they add water to the whole mixture. And after we do that, we're going to start to add other things like we have the broth and the miso and the tamari and the flour. But
Jane,
what?
We should have gotten the plant strong mushroom broth.
We keep getting the
vegetable one. Well, I have them all at home.
And she lives next door, so We should do that. Why didn't we think of that? But you know what? What we're going to do is what's really helpful.
There is no other anything on the market that has 0 sodium and such perfect, wonderful ingredients as this Plant Strong 4 kinds of broths.
Can you name all 4?
Yes. Vegetable, corn, mushroom, and sofrito.
Nice, Mommy. Well
Nice.
done. Okay, I turned it up a little bit again because the mushrooms are going to start to add their water. I find that sometimes if the mushrooms are not doing their thing, I put a little lid on it for a second, and it makes the heat stay within, and they start to go. So I'm going to check that in a second, but it sounds like it's fine. What we're going to do here is the cool move is we have 1 cup of broth we're going to use, and so we're going to pour that into this bowl. That's about 1/2 cup. And we're going to add to that 1 cup of broth to the pan, stir in a small bowl, place the remaining cup of broth with miso and tamari. So the miso, we're going to add in here and we're going to stir it up because miso is so flavorful. You don't want it to be, have like a chunk of it going around without it being stirred up. You want to like get it all incorporated here. So how much miso? We're going to do 2 teaspoons of white miso, which is 2/3 of this thing. So I'm going to go about 2/3 of that.
Jane, I think this needs just a few drops of liquid.
Okay, perfect. There we go. So top shot here, if you're around, Wade, I'm just going to smash up this miso in this broth. And you see how it's sort of dissolving? So we want to do that with stirring it up because otherwise you get this bite that has this much miso and you go, whoa, that's some salty gravy or some flavorful gravy. So you really want to kind of get that stirred in. Okay, and then also in here we can put the tamari. And can you add in here 2 tablespoons of tamari? Here's a tablespoon. All right. 1, 2. So gravy looks so yummy and you think it takes so long and it's so complicated. Oh, look at these chunks. But it is really pretty easy. We have our onion in there. We have our garlic in there. We have our mushrooms. How are they doing? Oh my gosh, wait, look how much lower they are. Did you get that? Okay, we're gonna add this beautiful, I wanna make sure I get the right amounts here. We have our miso, our tamari, and our broth together. And I want to add a little bit of oat flour. And because we're not using gluten flour, because some of our friends at Thanksgiving don't like the gluten in some of their stuff. So here we go. We're going to add this is oat flour. I make my own sometimes. Just grind up extra oats that we have in our Vitamix. And it becomes just powder. And the reason we're doing this here, and why are we doing it here?
Because if you put it in hot, it clumps.
Tends to clump, or make little bits of oatmeal. And so this makes it not be as likely to happen. Reduce the risk. All right, so let's get this flavor in there. This is a lot of the flavor. Okay, Wade, here we go. We're gonna pour in, and I hope I don't have a lot of clumps. Yeah, this is. Get that in there, and I think we need to add a little more. We had 1 more cup of gravy. Let's get this hot again. 1 more cup of that gravy. 1 more cup of broth. Okay, so this is now going to just cook down, and some of the water of the broth is going to cook off, and all that tamari and miso is going to make the mushrooms just be delicious. So we're going to let it do its thing for a little bit. We're going to season it with some black pepper to taste when it comes off. Or actually, we can do it right now. We can get some black pepper in there. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Love this thing. Because black pepper is I associate that with the gravy that you guys made growing up for us. There you go. It smells like gravy. Do you smell that? Can you smell the gravy? Mm-hmm. fog up your camera. Alrighty. So now I think we're just going to take a little break here while it cooks down, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. We'll tell you how many minutes it is. Right now, it's 12:16. We'll see you in however many minutes it is when it looks like it's more gravyish to us. This is looking good. This is looking good. It's getting, you can see how it's getting darker and thicker through all that. See all this steam is just water coming off. Getting darker, thicker. Okay, we're gonna do a few more exercises. We'll be right back. Ooh-wee, this looks beautiful. Okay, we're gonna bring it up front. Oh, here we go. Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Nothing in the world as delish.
And it's so...
And I know we're going to taste it.
It smells like the holidays to me.
We're going to taste it.
Now,
but I have to try a little taste right now.
I can't really eat hot gravy out of the pan. Mommy's Mushroom Gravy Master and can. So what we're doing, we're actually doing another recipe right after this. We're having actually a biscuit contest. So we're going to come back and taste our warm biscuits in the gravy. I cannot taste a cool biscuit in gravy. I need to have it be a warm one. So we had to make this first. We'll be right back with a biscuit tasting contest in a second. We're going to close up 2 videos at the same time. So you're going to see the same closure on 2 videos if you're watching. These are our biscuits, and we're going to try our gravy, which we made earlier. Mommy's Mushroom Gravy 3.0. And we're going to try it on...
Brian, are you hearing? I want you to try one of my biscuits.
With gravy. We're doing the gravy closure now. This is 3.0.
Brian! I mean, it's just a surprise.
I'll try one. Sure. I like bread of any sort.
I mean, I know. It's like bread. It's like good bread.
This is so good.
Great.
It's okay.
Okay. The gravy's amazing.
I need some jelly, though.
Okay. And we try some with the gravy. I'm trying mine with gravy, and it is a delight. A warm biscuit with Mommy's Mushroom Gravy, because the biscuits are so plain.
Jane, I have to be honest. Mine are so good. I don't want to ruin them with even gravy when the gravy's so good, because...
Just take a bite. One bite.
All right, one bite.
And then give it a go. The sort of umami, salty balance of the mushroomy gravy is awesome with the plain vehicle of the biscuit.
The gravy is awesome, but the biscuits are better plain.
Okay, so I don't know how we're going to close this up with our video, so sorry if it's confusing, but the biscuits are hot and warm and delicious with jelly, sweet, or with salty, savory Mommy's Mushroom Gravy.
And if you are liking me, like me,
Liking you like you? What?
and you want things to be fast, there's nothing faster than Anne's short biscuits, or
And
better.
If you want something that looks sort of like a biscuit, it just doesn't look too Brian, can I hear a cheer for this one?
Yeah. You're always going to want a little fluff to your biscuit.
He always wants a little fluff to his biscuits. All right.
You see, I knew Brian was going to not like mine. That's all right.
No, we love it.
No, I get it, Brian. I get it.
Okay, so hooray for biscuits, short flax biscuits or tall flax biscuits with gravy or with jelly. Closure for both these videos. Good luck editing this, Wade. All right, cheers. Bye-bye.